Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video about running. I've had a couple people ask me how I got into running, so I figured I'd make a short video and also give you guys some tips about running. So I've been running for almost 4 years, and I've never been a runner. I wasn't a runner prior to those 4 years. I didn't like it in high school and or middle school. So once I started getting into working out and fitness, I started seeing these people on like social media that would run and they were doing 5Ks and 10Ks, which back then I didn't know how many miles that was. I just thought it seemed cool, all these people running, and I've decided that I wanted to get into it. So I started running. I started going down the street from my house. There's a little lake with a path that goes in circles around it, and so I would go there and just run in circles. And when I first started, for the most part, I would walk, jog, and run a little bit. And little by little, as the days and weeks went by, I got a little bit better and I would walk less and run a little bit more. And I decided that I wanted to sign up for my first 5K. So I told my husband about it, and he's always been supportive with the ideas that I have. So he was going to do it with me. We showed up. It was in Palatine. It was in May. It was a 5K, so 3.1 miles. And we started running, and my shins started hurting and my lungs started burning, and all these people were like passing me up, and I just felt like I was the slowest person in the world. And I was telling myself in my head, like, why are you doing this? Like, whose idea was this? Once I got to almost the end and I could see the finish line, of course, I think like most people do this, but they, put the pedal to the metal and go for the finish line. So that's what I did. And once I finished, that's when I kind of felt like all that adrenaline and all that hard work that I had put into, just coming from not running at all to doing my first 5K, it felt like a huge accomplishment. So at the end, it was worth it. And needless to say, since then to now, I've ran a couple of 5Ks and 10Ks, and I've done a half marathon, and I'm doing another half marathon on Halloween. And my husband's done, a couple runs, and he's now training for the Chicago Marathon. So we've come a long way. So for those people that ask, like, how to get started, tip number one is to just go out there and do it. You're never gonna wake up and be a runner or be ready to go running. You're just gotta go out there and do it. You're probably gonna start with a walk and jog and run, and that's totally fine. That's how most people start, I think. Also, I do recommend that you get your shoes or your feet analyzed. When I started running, I had horrible shin splits, and I don't know if I don't remember what kind of shoes I had, to be honest. So it might have been the shoes that I had. It might have been that I was doing too much too soon. So I do recommend that, you start out slow. There is a Couch to 5K plan that you can follow, so it kind of tells you how many miles you should be running a week. I use the Nike running app that also has a coach or like a training plan. So if you're running like your first 5K, it tells you how many miles a day you should be running. So I'd recommend you follow something like that. So you're not putting too much stress, on your knees or your shins, because if you do have shin splits, it doesn't get better. And if you keep running on them, and you can get a fracture in your shin, and that's just going to be worse, and it's going to be demotivating, and you're going to want to quit. So make sure that you're not going, all out right away. Make sure that you get your shoes, that you get the right shoes, and also don't compare yourself to somebody else. Your chapter 1 don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 5. So if you know other people that have been running forever, and if you're, wanting to do what they do, you're not going to be able to, because you're just starting, and it's totally okay. So don't put yourself down or feel like, man, I can't run like as fast as she can or as far as she can. You'll get there with time, trust me. I still feel today, after running for not so many years, but a couple years, that I could be faster. And that's just our competitive nature. Everybody has it, so don't put yourself down. It really is just deciding that you want to do it and going for it. So I hope that those tips help you guys. If you guys do have any questions, leave your question below the video, and I will try to help you out as much as I can. Like I said, we're not experts compared to a lot of the people that we know. We haven't been running for that long. Everybody's different. Things work for certain people that don't work for other people. And if you do go out there and try to run and you totally hate it, it's totally okay. You should try different things. there's things that we've tried and we don't like. There's people that, just don't understand how we run so much and stuff like that. And that, hey, to each their own. So if you do try it and it's not for you, totally cool. As long as you find something that keeps you active and you're happy doing it, that's all that really matters. That's what, what our passion is, just helping people find what works for them. So I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, just let us know. Thanks for watching.